Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and in this episode of Halloween Spooktacular, we are going to take a look at the Yeti, which is basically the Bigfoot of the Himalayas. So stay tuned. Bigfoot is the most famous of the world's man-beasts, but coming in at a close second is the Yeti, otherwise known as the Abominable Snowman. The Bigfoot and the Yeti share a lot of common characteristics, actually. They're both huge, hairy man-beasts, and they stand erect walking on their two hind legs, similar to that of a human. Now, another similar characteristic of the Yeti and the Bigfoot is that legends of sightings go all the way back to the native people. So, similar to how the Native Americans have legends of man-beasts exploring the woods of the Pacific Northwest of the United States, we also have legends dating way back to the Lepcha people of India for the Yeti. Even the more modern sightings of the Yeti date all the way back to the 1800s. In 1830, a skilled mountain climber named Brian Houghton Hodgson launched an expedition deep into the Himalayas. Now, no one on his team expected to run into a giant, hairy, man-walking beast, but that is exactly what they saw. And Brian Hodgson was quoted saying, "My shooters were once alarmed in the Kachar by the apparition of a wild man, possibly an orang, but I doubt their accuracy. They mistook the creature for a demon and fled from it instead of shooting it. It moved, they said, erectly, and was covered with long, dark hair and had no tail." In 1899, Lawrence Waddell published a book called Among the Himalayas. And in there, he speaks of being told by a number of the people of Tibet about a giant man-ape-like creature that walked and moved like a human. And the Everest Reconnaissance Expedition launched in 1921 and was led by Lieutenant Colonel Charles Howard Bury of the British military. And he found huge human-like footprints thousands of feet up in the Himalayas. As word of these discoveries began to spread around the world, there was a newspaper reporter by the name of Henry Newman who decided to look into this Yeti creature for himself. It really didn't take him long to gather a bunch of information about it because there had been so many stories and sightings throughout the years. And it was Henry Newman who dubbed this creature the Abominable Snowman. And even more footprints were found in 1951 and were able to be photographed as well. Mountaineers Eric Shipton and Michael Ward took a photo of a large footprint in 1951. And even more recent, there was dashcam footage of some Russian travelers who were traveling in the countryside at night when they came across what they believe was a Yeti crossing the road in front of them. In case you missed it, I'm going to slow it down and play it again so that you can see what it is they saw running in front of their car in the middle of the night. Of course, the dash cam footage could definitely be a hoax and just a friend of theirs in a costume waiting till just the right time to cross the road, right? But it's also compelling to take a look at this footage and to see that it is quite possibly actual footage of a strange creature crossing the road. I also found it interesting that a lot of us see the Yeti as something that has like white fur because we think of an abominable snowman or any snowman to be white. But in this particular footage, it has brown hair, which is more in alignment with the true sighting of a Yeti. There are many cryptozoologists out there who believe that the Yeti is actually Gigantopithecus. And if you remember from my Bigfoot sightings video that I made just a little while ago, Gigantopithecus is an ape-like creature that is believed to have been extinct for tens of thousands of years. But is it possible that the Yeti, as well as Bigfoot, still exists? And are they ancestors to Gigantopithecus? I would love to know what you guys think about that. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about the dash cam footage of the Yeti caught on camera. And do you think that the Yeti is also the Bigfoot? Are these two different creatures? Or are they very similar creatures who can be found in different places throughout the world and therefore given different names? I believe that it's quite possible that when we're speaking of Bigfoot and the people of Tibet are speaking of the Yeti, that we might all be speaking of the same thing, and that may or may not be Gigantopithecus. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. So if you liked this video, be sure to click that like button and share this video with all your friends out there. And of course, if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe down below. And once you have subscribed, you can turn on the notifications bell if you would like to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.